Welcome back to Balvigyan Bharti with your mentor Avila Sarkar. Now we'll see the problem number 22 in ratio and proportion. Problem number 22 is A is to B A is to B is 1 is to 2, B is to C is 3 is to 2, and C is to D is 1 is to 3. Find A is to B is to C is to D. That means continuous ratio. So as you know, if it is of 4 quantity and they are consecutively in a ratio, so what we can do? So converting all in one term may possible, because this one A is to B is given this, B is to C is this, and C is to D. So one kind of method is that first we work with this, so find A is to B is to C. So what is that? You have to find A is to B is 2, B is 2 here and 3. So that means we have to do the LCM. So if I do the LCM, then what will the result? This has to be converted into 6. LCM of 3 and 2, because we are taking D. So this is 6. So to convert it 6, we have to multiply 3. So this will be 3 is to 6, because intermediately that will be the LCM. And as because we are converting this into 6, so you have to multiply 2 here. So this is then further C is to D. If it is 1 is to this is 1 is to 3, then again C is common here. So C will be the bridge between these two when we are converting A is to B is to C is to D. So that means here 4 and 1, this is the C of for both case. Here C is 4, here C is 1. So you have to take the LCM of these two. Now when you do the LCM of these two, that means 4 has to 4 and 1, it is 4. So you need not to convert it. So this will be 3 is to 6 is to 4 is the same. Now there you have to convert 1 into 4. So that is you have to multiply with 4. So this will convert D to 12. Okay, now you can if you can able to reduce, it's okay, otherwise this is the answer. So this is one method. The other method could be a straightforward method, where what we'll do, we'll convert all this. A is equal to half of B, okay, and here B is equal to 3 by 2 of C. Now this you can put there, so you will get 3 by 4 of C if you put the B value there, and this is equal to C is equal to 1/3 of D. Now put this value of C here, so you will get 3 half of D. Now put this value here, because ultimately B is half of D and C is 1/3 of D, so you can put there, so 1/4 of D. So all the element A is in terms of D, B is in terms of D, C is in terms of D, and D is along D. So if you put this value accordingly, A is to B is to C is to D. So what you will do, in place of A, you will put 1/4 of D, is to B you will put 1/2 of D, C will put 1/3 of D, and D is D. So now in all this, D is not a part. So what is remaining? 1/4, half, 1/3, 1. So out of this, what is the LCM of this 3, 2, 1, 3, 3 to the 6 to 12. So you have to multiply all this with 12. So this will convert into 3. This 12 you will to get 6. This 12 you will get 4. This will get 12. So that the earlier ratio. So this is the another method of doing ABCD. You can do progressively, or you can do by taking by converting all the element with respect to the lowest one, okay, or any of this one. So you can put accordingly the value here, and this could be consecutively, it will be abolished from the equation, and you will get only the ratio in terms of numerics. So this is another method, okay. So moving to the problem number 23rd. So 23rd says 5600 is to be divided into A, B, C and D in such a way that the ratio of shares of A is to B is 1:2, B is to C is 3:1, and C is to D is 2:3. Find sum of A and C and B and C. Okay. So this is of similar kind as it is in the earlier case, but only thing is that once you will get A and C individually, you can sum it up. So what is the case? First you have to convert in A is to B is to C is to D. Now if we can see that A is to B is equal to 1:2, and B is to C is equal to 3:1, C is to D is equal to 2:3. Now here B and B are the median, and C and C are also the median. So is it possible to convert all this in one shot to the ratio of ABCD? Now what we will do here, we will convert it into 6. So that 6 will turn this into the next, that is equal to, because there I will multiply the reverse of that. So this has to be multiplied by 2. So now that 2 here you can see automatically it is there 2. So in this one it is been converted, the median one is converted into the same ratio of this. So I can put it like that. Instead of writing it 1:2, as I know that this is LCM 6, I have to convert into 6. So this can be 6:2. So now further is this, if it is matching, this part and the next part is matching, I need not to do anything. I can write it like that: 3:6 is to 2:3. It will be my final ratio between A, B, C, D. Now if this can be done in one shot, I can save some of the time. And what is the part of A will get? It is 3 upon, what is the sum of this? 5 and 9, 14. So this is the part of A. B part is 6/14, C part is 2/14, and D part is 3/14. Now multiplied with 5600, Now this is common for all, so if we can take this part, if you can calculate this part, only you have to multiply it with the numerical, that is in ratio. So what is that? 400. So 400 for this case. So the first A will get how much? 3 into 400, because this is the fraction of the whole. If I convert the whole into 14 fraction, because this is the part is getting as a part, individually are getting out of the complete whole. So if it is converted into 14 parts, then only this is possible. So 14 parts of whole, it is how much? So it's 1 part 400. So 3 part of that, it will equivalent to 1200, and here it is 6 part of 400. So that means for 2400, 2 part of this is 800, and again 3 part of 400, it is 1200. Now what you need? A and C, this and this plus, this and this plus. How much it is? 2000, and this is equal to 3600. 2000. So this will be the answer of A plus C and B plus C. And in order to get this one, you have to get B plus C, means this between. You need to have D. So this is equal to 3200. So you have to be watchful when you are computing. A and C and B and C has to be calculated. Okay, so this will be your answer. Next 24. The ratio of total amount distributed. The ratio of total amount distributed in all the males and females as a salary is 6:5. The ratio of the salary of each male, ratio of the salary of each male and female is 2:3. Find the ratio of number of males and females. Okay, so the ratio of total amount distributed in all males and females in the ratio of this. Okay, this is the ratio of amount distributed. So male amount is to female amount is in the ratio of 6:5. Find the ratio of the salary for each male and female is, so salary for each male salary and female salary individually is 2:3 for salary of each. This is the cumulative, this is the individual. Then find the ratio of the number of male. Then what you can do? Now one thing I will show you first the elaborate method. So elaborate method is that if this is the amount received, so there must be one multiplication factor. Let's say male are getting 6x total, so because x is the multiplication factor for getting amount. So this is the total male is 6x and female is getting 5x. So this is cumulative of number of male into drawn by each male, salary drawn by each male. This will be the equation, and this is the number of female into salary drawn by each female, isn't it? This is salary drawn by each female. Understood? So now this is the case where salary drawn by each male and female. Now if I say this having the common factor multiplication by y, so this will be 2y by each male and 3y by each female. Okay, so now what is the amount now? Number of male, if I want to calculate, it is what? Total amount by each drawn by each. It is the total amount by all male. It is the amount received by each male. So if I divide this, I will get the number of male, and the same number of female will be how much? 5x by 3y. That has to be the result. Now what is our aim? To get the ratio of these two. So when you will do the ratio of these two, this will be something 5x by 3y. This will be the case. The number of male is to number of female. This will be the equation. Now you know this is in ratio, that means this will be cancelled. So ultimately 6 by 2 into 3 by 5 will be the result. So what is this? This is 18 by 10 or 9 by 5. This will be the result of this. Now this is the elaborate method. Now what could be the direct method? Now we know the relation of the number of male is when the total amount divided by the salary drawn by each male. This is the total amount received by the all male. This will be the salary drawn by each male. So if I can assume all male are getting equal salary, so if I divide by this, I will get. So definitely if I divide this, but I will get the number of male by number of, so number of salary drawn by all male, salary drawn by each male. This will become as this, and is to this is as divided. So this is to this means ultimately what I can write? MA is to this means this is 1 by FA. Okay, and this is MS into 1 by Fs. Technically, now this I will say 6 by 1 by 6 into 1 by 5, 2 into 1 by 3. Now what we will get here? This ultimately MA by MS we can write MA by MS on the numerator, and this we can write Fs will go up, or rather if Fa is coming there, this we can write Fs. So ultimately what is this mean? This is the number of male, this is number of female, automatically is coming, and this is the ratio we need, ratio of number of males. This is coming directly by doing not doing so much of calculation. If I divide this is the same thing, it is coming as a result. So this is nothing but 6 by 5, and this will 3 or goes, so this will be 9 by 5 will be the result. So without taking another multiplication factor for this case and doing the calculation, this automatically is saying if have the sum divided by the each, I will get the average. So this is the number of male, because what is this? The amount received by all males is equal to amount received by each male into the number of male. This will be the equation. So then this is coming. Now if I divide this MA by MS, this tells you the same thing, number of male. This I am getting here, and as female is coming in the denominator, this can be turned into the number of females. So this the ratio we need. So this is the direct method of doing that. Okay. 25. The third proportion of or 2, they are saying 2 x square minus y square and x minus y. So how do I get the third proportion? This is the same. If I assume this is A, this is B, the third proportion is A by B is equal to B by C. So C is your third proportion, or C is equal to B square by A. As because there is only two numbers, so third proportion I will get by doing this A by B, B by C. This is the third proportion. Now you have to get C value. You know the B is what? X minus y whole square. B is equal to this I can take A. So now A is x square minus y square. Now what is this? X minus y whole square divided by x plus y by x minus y. So you can cancel one of this. So x minus y, x plus y. The condition we can say that x not equal to y. This would be the, if that has to be condition, you have to fetch yourself. You need to write it, because if x minus y is equal to x is equal to y, that means x minus y is equal to 0. So 0 by 0 have no definition in mathematics. Okay. So then the C value will not be real value. So you have to fetch that condition, even though if it is not there, you have to write it that x, if x not equal to y, then only I can cancel this one. Okay. So this will be your result. The third proportion is this one. Okay. So I will end up here. I will start from the problem number 26 in the next video. Thank you.